Sorry about that. If anybody's gonna come back, I was just gonna explain how to get your little eBay business going. My battery died. The streaming shit kills batteries. Let's see. I'm trying to fucking set up the phone. No, that's probably backwards. What's up, man? Are you back? Were you listening? Let me know if you were back. If you're back and you wanted to hear that eBay shit advice. Back. Sorry, the streaming shit kills the fucking batteries on your phone. And I have a backup fucking pack. And I have another backup bank that I just bought that's like a couple $100,000. What's up, man? I'm back, dude. I had to come to in and out. My battery fucking died. Even my backup external pack, it was charged like 80% and it drained right through it. So what I'm learning is you got to have at least 2 or 3 backup bags. That's all I'm doing. What's up? Trap Lord. Alright. Hopefully you wanted to know about the eBay shit. Or whatever. Go to garage sales. Not even for eBay, dude. Just for yourself. Don't be fucking ashamed, bro. Go to garage sales. Obviously, the better the areas, better areas will have like newer stuff. But you'll find a lot of shit in bad areas, bro. If you live in the hood, a lot of people have like a lot of antiques and old shit, collectibles that they don't value, bro, and they sell it to you for really cheap. Actually, already, I do sneaker, collectible, Jordan, and Nike and Adidas. Yo, hit me up. You know what I have? I don't think they're worth anything, but maybe they might be. Dude, I have I don't know how many pairs. Probably like 30 or 40 pairs of Reeboks. They're these promo, if you know about kicks, or maybe if you can sell them through Instagram or directly to people that are collectors or that like them. They're Reebok. It was a promotional thing. Remember when Tyga had Last Kings? That brand? I got a bunch of those pairs. They're all fucking prototypes. They're straight from the factory in China. They didn't even come out. I've had them for like 3 or 4 years. Or maybe 3 years. Craigslist on their channel, Greater Picker. They have good info. Yeah, I used to watch that shit all the time. But I have those Reeboks. They're promo, dude. They never even came out. They have the factory tags of like, yeah, samples, dude. Samples. Like prototypes. Put it that way, dude. They're prototypes. Now that Tyga had died off, you know what I mean? But now that he came back, I think there might be a bigger market for them. I sold a few on eBay back in the days, and I think I sold them for like $60, $70. But that was like when Tyga had like died out, you know? I don't know if that's like right when he broke up with the Jenners and all that, and that brand. I think they got in a fight with whoever the investors were, and they liquidated everything. And I went to like this lady that did the estates, and she handled his shit, and she had all this Tyga shit, bro, all the Last King shit. I still have a ton of it. I sold a lot. I already made my money back plus good money, but I still have a lot. But those shoes, I never really sold. I tried to sell them in person, and I sold a few. And online, I sold only a couple. But I think right now, maybe they might. Maybe I'll do a stream soon, and I'll show you what they look like. They're all the basic prototype shoe. It's like a high top. At the bottom, it says T-Raw. on the bottom, you know, for Tiger or whatever his nickname was. And it's a promo for Last Kings and Reebok. I don't think they ever came out. I'm pretty sure Reebok, I think he was doing like some, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they didn't come out. Like in the boxes, a lot of them, they still have, you can see the factory where it was made, the lot number, you know, wherever they made them in China. It has all that information on it. The lot has like a little tag, you know. So even if you wanted to make your own shoes, it has the information of who the manufacturers were and shit. High values and samples, but just never heard of them. I'll get you the info, dude. I'll send it to you. I'll just put it on stream, dude. I'll get like a couple boxes so you can see. It's all basically the same shoe, but it's different patterns and materials. Like a high top. But I have a shitload of them. I need to get rid of them. Rose Bowl? Nah, I never done the Rose Bowl, man. It's pretty expensive to sell there. I need to start doing that actually, but I really like doing online. I have a whole setup, you know. I have a little setup where I have all of my shipping supplies ready, all my boxes. And once I got over that learning curve of how to ship shit out and learning the prices and all that, how to price shit and free shipping, I got better at that. Oh, seller, you can still find stuff to flip there. Yeah. You can find stuff anywhere, bro. You can go to those places and there's always that's what I'm saying. It's about the knowledge of having knowledge of different markets, bro. Because you could find stuff, people there will have, they'll have Jordans that are worth $400 or $500 and they don't know, you know. Or they might know, but they're willing to take $200 because they just want cash and they want to sell them. Whatever, $300. And if you do the extra work, you put them on eBay, you can make $150 or whatever. Profit on top. I try to look for mostly antique shit, collectibles. Antiques are good. Obviously, if you go to garage sales, look for stuff that's new. Anything that's new and sealed. That's how you got to get the eBay app and flip it. You know, scan the barcode and see what the sales have been. And there's money to be made, bro. Easy money. And you only really have to work on a Saturday. You know, if you just dedicate your Saturdays to going out and hunting at garage sales around your place, and maybe another day or going to flea markets or whatever's in your area, or little, you know, thrift shops. The rest of the time you can just, you know, take a couple hours here and there listing it and shipping the shit out, bro. But there's money to be made, that's for sure. But antiques is where the money is. Good antiques. Because a lot of shit has a value and there's too much on the market. Like if you go on eBay and there's 500 of them or whatever, you know, there's 50 listings. I mean, it's probably not going to be worth it unless it's some type of like iPad or iPhone or some type of in-demand electronic. It's just going to sit there, bro. It's going to take forever to sell and it's probably not going to sell. But I like going for antiques, collectibles, or mostly antiques, bro, because it's usually rare. The rarer the better. I just sold a guitar. I sold a guitar for $1,800. I bought it for $75. That's one of my biggest profits in one thing. And it took a while, you know. I had to list it for like a year and a half, but still though, that's a good little chunk of change, you know. Okay, saying, so you like a Ross and Antique, check the Craigslist Hunter channel. Bearded Picker, they got good info. Oh yeah, I watched all that shit, bro. But you know what? You need to learn on your own in your own markets, you know, because a lot of that shit is, I don't know, they exaggerate and they fake shit, bro. They exaggerate on the prices, how much they get. Because I've seen some, like, sometimes if you watch the shows, it'll say, like, it sold for $1,500, value or whatever, sold for $1,500 or is worth $1,500. Then you look it up, and shit is selling on eBay for like $300, you know? So they're lying, bro. Yo. I'm doing sneaker botting, so it's all for my comp at home. Hello. Oh yeah, I always wanted to do that, bro, for the releases of the sneakers. If you have the time and the flexibility, it's smart, bro. Going out there, the drops, Supreme, whatever. You just gotta flip money, make more money, and then reinvest, you know? But you have to know what you're selling, dude. You have to know your market. Because what was hot last year might not be hot this year, you know? You'll be on top of things. You probably know. Sneaker botting. Yeah, like, I don't know if the Yeezys are still getting that kind of big money on the returns, you know? They probably still go for more if they're limited or whatever, but remember some of the Jordans and Yeezys, dude, you could make like $300-$400 on them. But also go to the garage sales to find shit for yourself, bro. You don't. Since I've been doing that shit, I've saved so much money, bro. I have so many pairs of shoes. So much shit that I've bought new for really cheap. Clothes. I got too many clothes. I need to get rid of the clothes. I don't even want them anymore. But it's like you go there and you're like, oh shit, man. It's like, you want these shoes? They're like, fucking, here, give me $10. They're brand new in the box, you know? So I just ended up buying all kinds of shit, man. Or shirts. You know, sometimes I buy shit that's just luxurious just because it's just, you know, like a super deal. Shit that I don't even wear, dude. Louis Vuitton shit. I thrift my clothes and buy online. Because you got to think about it. If you're buying shit at a percentage, you're making money in buying it, you know? Like, you're saving all that money and buying it, but you're going to need clothes anyway, so you're kind of making money. Or other shit you need, like necessities, household shit, dude. Microwave, all that shit, you know? It's like, instead of spending $200 at Best Buy, if you get some shit for like $20, even if you buy a used for $5-$10, it's like you're saving $190 that could go somewhere else. Some of the clothes I got when we're thrifting, purple label raffle and casual sweater for $5. Yep. What's up? I think garage sales are the best, where you could get the best deals. But there's other places like the Salvation Army or the Goodwill where they separate stuff. And you could find stuff. But you just have to go and be, you know, consistent. Look for stuff to resell and look for stuff. You'll find a bunch of stuff for yourself. Ralph Lauren. Yeah, man, I found a... And you gotta just rare shit, bro. I forgot, it wasn't Ralph Lauren, but I bought signs. I forgot what, was it Tommy? I found, like, you know, retail signs from stores from back in the days, like a Tommy or a Ralph Lauren, like the display thing that they would put in front of a Macy's or something, and it's like some giant plaque. Shit like that will sell for like $500, $600. You never know. If it's rare and it's well made, and it's cheap, and you like it, buy it, bro. Or look it up and see if another one has sold. Because there's collectors for everything, bro. Because there's people with a lot of money, bro. You might not have the money, but there's always a lot of people with a lot of money. And the internet opens you up to the whole, you know, worldwide market, bro. You're not just stuck on them, you know? Worldwide market 24/7, bro. What else have you got? Like I got a little rocking like a rocker for kids, Harley Davidson. It's like Harley Davidson and some other, I forgot what the brand is, but it's like a little wooden thing that kids rock on. It was $20 at the Salvation Army, and that shit just sold for like $2.50. I had to pay a lot of shipping. I had to pay like $75, but still, like if you want to make extra money, you could turn it into a full-time business, but part-time is cool too, man, if you just need extra money. And it's cool to learn about all that shit, bro. You learn about value shit. Yeah, shipping, that's the problem. Shipping is fucking skyrocketing, bro. But like I said, that's why you gotta learn. You can get a lot of free shipping shit online, and you probably know. You could probably get a lot of, from USPS.com, you can order a lot of the boxes for free. They'll just bring them to your house. The mailman will bring them. I try to do a lot, as much as I can, in those flat rate. You know, they have the envelopes where it's like $7 to ship anywhere, or the medium box or large box. You do international shipping also, that's where it's killer. I always pay for shipping because, yeah, you do it that way. See, I like to offer free shipping on everything I sell, so I use the global, whatever, that global shipping program from eBay. So they take care of that. But maybe I should do it the other way. I don't know. I think people just, I think if you're a buyer, if you're like the consumer, the customer, you just care about the final price, you know, how much is it going to cost to get here, you know, shipping is free. Once in a while you might get somebody to fucking, that wants it there quick, you know, but you just tell people like, hey, my free shipping includes just basic, you know, shipping. If you want it faster, you're gonna have to pay the difference or whatever. You guys can negotiate. You ever use the view and watch your bots for eBay? You mean to buy? Yeah, I use the when I like bidding, yeah. Like when I would buy shit on there, where you could set like I think they call it a proxy bid. Or buying other stuff. They have views to your listings and watchers to your listings. Oh, but it's like a bot, fake. I knew there was stuff like that out there. Everything I sell is buy it now or best offer, bro. I don't really do auctions. That's why I do antiques. I do the long work. I play the long game. Like I buy shit that might take a little while to sell, but there's good profit in it, you know. But 200, we're at 200 for sure. Get things sold faster, and I'll see it. And the more I add views, more people see it. I don't know how that works. Like more people watch it. I know there's a lot of bots and shit like that out there. And the problem is with China. China has like, I don't know what they do, but they have some type of deal with the government, with the U.S., so they get subsidized in their shipping. That's why China, like, you can buy shit on eBay for like $1.50 from China, including shipping. You know what I mean? And it's some shit like a charger that's like worth $10 or something. I think because we own so much money, they get free shipping when it comes all the way from China. Like we pay, subsidize the shipping. October because we pay full price. Well, it's okay if you're buying shit. It's usually cheap ass shit from China, right? But it lowers the market value of everything else. You know, like if there's chargers out there for $2 and they work, even though they might only work for 6 months, you know, if you have a US made charger or whatever, you're not gonna get whatever, the $40, you know? Kind of slowly lowers everything else. And it makes it impossible as you as a seller to sell shit like that, you know? Because they're getting subsidized all the way from China, and over there in China, they're in a whole different fucking market. They don't pay shit. Their labor is nothing or whatever, you know? There's no way. That's why I don't get how that works, man. There's like no way the US can compete. If them dudes are making 10 cents an hour, you know, or whatever, 25 cents an hour, it's like, how could you compete? We have a Discord. I do have a Discord, but I forgot what it is. I'll let you know later. I think it might be Alien Alphabet too. I'm pretty sure it is. Look it up. I only use it to talk to this dude. I know another streamer called Criminal Juice. I'll go on his Discord. I think you can make phone calls and stuff with that, right? Easier to direct message too. I'm not sure. When I get in front of my computer, I'll look it up. I'll write it down, or maybe I need to learn how to put links to all that shit, Discord and all that. Instagram in the descriptions of all the videos. And they resell sneakers and shit. Okay. Yeah, maybe you could help me find buyers for those sneakers, bro. I just don't know. I didn't know what to do with them. They weren't selling. But now I think he's back, bro. And I just haven't had the time. Because, you know, it takes a while. But I broke them down by style and the sizes I have. They're mostly like size men's 6.5 to like 9.5. So they're like decent sizes. And they're kind of unisex. Some of them are like, you know, more girly and shit. So I think women could even wear, you know, the smaller sizes that are men's size 6. If they're a size, whatever, it's like a size and a half up, I think. Men's 6, I think, is women's 6.5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 1.5 up. US. I'd like to sell that shit, bro. Like, I didn't pay it very much for them, but I bought a lot. I think I spent like $1,500, $2,000 worth of shit. $4 to 6.5. But I bought a lot because the lady basically said how she wanted to sell it to me all or nothing. I got some jerseys and shit, some cool. You can even have some. I was saying, you know, I have large and I think medium, large, and maybe XL. It's like a Last King softball jersey. It says Kinging on the back, and it has Kinging on the back, and it has a number. It's like a softball jersey. Those shits didn't come out either. I sold a couple of those. Actually, a lot. I think I sold like 10 of them. And I still have like maybe another 15. Yeezys. Yeah, I mean, I would sell those too, but I don't know about those bots, you know? Dude, that's smart because, you know, Yeezys have a high demand, bro. So if you can get them, you can get legit real ones. You're doing the right thing, bro. I wish I could get them. I mean, those shits would sell quick. I don't know if they sell quick, but they sell. There's a high demand, bro. pretty hard to get unless you say you wait in line or you have bots or you know someone that works or manages at a store. What else have you sold? But look into antiques, man. I'm telling you, the most profit is in fucking old shit, dude. Antiques. Too many now, though. They're not as limited as before as possible. Size at 4 to 6. The stock is low. No sizes. You gotta get those sizes in order to make money. See? We're learning, bro. That's what I'm saying. If to start a business, to be in business, you have to be in business, bro. You have to start. Right? You can go to business school and all that. They don't. You're not gonna learn this shit in business school. You're gonna learn it by actually being out in the marketplace, bro. Buying and selling and seeing what's working. Right? Because a lot of people have shit like that. Sometimes you run into people like that too. They have stuff and they're like, "Oh no, these are worth $1,000." You know? I seen it was like, but they don't know. It's like, yeah, maybe one sold for 1,000, but that was a certain size, you know what I mean? Maybe it was a rare style or limited or, you know, certain sell for more because they're different sizes, you know? If they're like size 10 or 9 men, those will sell. If they're weird sizes, they're not gonna sell for as much, bro. Right? If you have like size 14 or something, it's probably not, it limits your market. Like some dude was telling me in the Supreme shit that since Asians are usually the guys that buy all the Supreme, the resale Supreme, he gets everything small, medium, even extra small, because that's his market, you know. That's the guys who actually pay the higher upsize, the up priced, you know, market price or whatever. Resale. You make mad money off Supreme shit. Yeah, people love that Supreme shit, dude. As long as it stays limited. I mean, it's like anything else. There's a fad and there's, you know, right now it's super popular. It might die out, but as long as it's limited, shit, you know. They're probably gonna be able to make money off of it. I got some cast iron skillets. Dude, I got a lot of shit that I just collect. Like, because it's so rare that I don't even know what the fuck it's worth, you know? So if I don't know what it's worth, I don't sell it. I have some like skillets like that I can't find the name or the manufacturer of them. But I know they're like 100 years old, you know? Yeah, I know about those skillets though. I learned about that. Just out there shopping, dude. That's Supreme. Dude, that was next to impossible. I see people wait in line at the Supreme drops. But I mean, if you have the money, if you have the extra money, and you know what you're doing, dude, invest, bro. I would buy as much as I could. $2,000-$3,000. Track Mac, are you rich? Hell no. I'm not rich, bro. I'm not rich, but I've tried a lot of shit and I failed at a lot of shit. So I have experience, bro. I'm rich in experience and knowledge. But I'm rich because I'm healthy, bro. Somewhat. Might not look it, but if you're healthy, bro, that's all that fucking matters, man. Like if you're healthy, when you're fucking young, you can do anything, man. That's like take advantage, bro, because that shit doesn't last forever, you know? Like if you're healthy, man, you could do fucking anything, man. There's people that fucking have real disabilities, dude, and they would trade for fucking everything, bro. Imagine somebody that has like a leg problem. You know, they can't use their fucking left leg, dude. Imagine how much it limits to them. How much shit they want to do. Anything, bro. Or being in a wheelchair, dude. Like, imagine you can't even go on a hike. Go to places like that. Go on a run, like shit you take for granted. Or even having the stamina to be able to do hard work, man. Hopefully one day you're trying to be rich. You ain't broke, right? Depends how you look at it, bro. Yeah. Let's just say there's not a lot of money in my reserves. But I'm rich in the way that I can... Being rich, too, is being able to make money. Like, I know how to make money. You know what I mean? Like, I have jobs, different jobs I can do. And that's when I was younger, that's what was super frustrating, bro. It was like when you can't make money, you know? When you're stuck somewhere, like if you just... All you can do is work at a fast food place and you can't make money, you don't know how to. Because people don't fucking help you, man. Now there's the internet, so you can look a lot of shit up, dude. But when I was younger, and there wasn't so much shit on the internet, it's like I wanted, dude. Like, you know, I wanted people to teach me. I wanted to learn, dude. I was hungry, dude. Like how you guys probably are. Like I wanted to be fucking rich. I wanted to ball young, you know. Don't lose that shit though, man. You gotta keep that shit up. How could you deserve money? You can lose money, but never the knowledge you meant. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah, money. People lose money all the time, dude. People go from rich to broke all the time. Or not rich, but like, let's say successful. Like, you could have a good, successful restaurant, maybe 2 restaurants, and you're making a good money. Maybe you're making $200,000 a year. Well, if you're 2 small little restaurants in the hood or something, profit. And then you decide you want to open up you want to take it to 10 restaurants, and you get a loan and you put all your money into that shit and it fails. Now you're fucking back and forth. You're back broke. But you have the experience and the knowledge that you can start over again. You can do it again. You can even consult. You can do work for other people. Would you consider yourself middle class? No, right now I'm not even making any money, bro. When I worked, maybe I was middle class. Quote unquote, there is no more middle class, dude. Either you're poor or you're fucking doing good. You know what I mean? Like as an individual, if you're like pretty much below 100,000, it depends where you are too. But like say in LA, I would say if you're below like 60,000, you're not far apart from a person that's making 30,000 or whatever. It might be double the money, but it's not like double the power, or you know what I mean? It's not going to change your life. But if once you start going like above 90,000, 100,000, you can kind of live the same lifestyle as a person that makes almost $1 million. You know what I mean? Not exactly, but once you get over those certain amount, like you have everything. You'll have your food costs paid for, your car. Depends what kind of car you have, but you'll have a brand new car. You know what I mean? Obviously, you might not have the Rolls Royce Phantom or whatever, but you could have a brand new Camry that you lease, or you can have a brand new fucking Audi or a BMW you lease or you buy, and you'll be able to probably afford any of those cars, you know? Just living on the streets. Oh yeah, luckily I have family, dude. That's why I don't know if you guys seen the stream, but we were talking yesterday to those guys about buying property. My parents are smart enough to buy fucking a house when they were younger, so I could always be at my parents' house. I'll never hit the streets, you know? That, unless I do some shit really fucked up where they won't have me back there, you know? Yeah, living on the street, I can't even imagine that shit, bro. I mean, I could, but I don't know, but we're back, dude. All right. I don't know, but humans adapt really quick, bro. That's what's crazy about humans. We'll adapt quick. If we live on the streets, you'll get used to it. Like in a month, that'll just be your new reality, and you'll fucking, you know what I mean? It's like people that go to prison, they adapt to that shit. Prison to me would seem like a fucking hell, you know, like a hellhole. Just the thought of it was like, I never want to go there, you know. I don't think, you know, seems like the worst fucking existence ever, but all the people that go there, eventually they just adapt, bro. They go through that fucking stress, the initial stress and all that, and then you'll adapt. Because you got no other choice, bro. Either you give up or you keep going. That's why a lot of people are fucking homeless or close to homeless, especially in LA with the rents being so fucking high. How did you afford a car? Oh, this car's a piece of shit, bro. Jack Mack, how old are you, man? Just a job, man. Just save your money to get a job. Like I said, I had a job, bro. I had little businesses. I didn't make a ton of money, but I made enough. Same as working some decent fucking job, you know. You afford a car. Yeah, but now it depends where you live. But a lot of the new generation, they don't even have cars, bro. There's Uber, all this shit. It's almost cheaper to do that shit than to own a car. If you're lucky to live in a place, you know? If you're lucky to live in a place where Uber, it won't be too expensive to get to the places you have to go to every day. You know? Because having a car, it does get expensive too, man. There's a lot of hidden costs in the maintenance and all that bullshit, insurance, registration, all that stuff. It adds up. It's not just your car payment, you know? It's like insurance. Buying a fucking expensive car when you're young is probably one of the worst decisions you could make financially. For most people. Some people are just fucking hustlers, you know what I mean? If you have that work ethic and shit, some people are just, from a young age, dude, I know people that they've just been driven, dude. They'll just buy that expensive car, and then but they're hustlers, bro. They work one job, they work nights, they work two jobs. They hustle, you know, they do shit for extra money here and there on the weekends. Blah, blah, blah. All that shit while they're going to school, they hustle, dude. They have the ambition. Keep writing on YouTube and you'll make it. We'll see. I just think this streaming shit is fun and informative. Not like right now, but not like today, but I think it could be something. Hopefully we can get some followers, get a following. We can get some money coming in, and then we could plan shit, vent shit. it'd be nice like to get popular and be able to interview fucking celebrities, you know? And you get some clout like that, you get a lot of followers. To be able to do shit with celebrities, comedians, artists, even just people in the fucking community that own businesses and shit like that for other people. Like, it's cool to hear their stories of everyday people, how they get by, you know? How they made it. You learn, bro. You learn from everybody. You can learn from smart people and dumb people. But just, dude, it's just like, there's so much shit you can do, man, for money in your life. But don't stay away from illegal shit, man. It's fucking a trap, bro. Selling drugs. I think that's the worst trap there is, bro. I'm gonna send a donation too, just to get handled. That's all good, bro. Don't worry about it. Hopefully in the future we get donations every fucking day. A lot of the streamers, they make, you know, but they have they've been doing it for a while and they have a lot of subscribers. And they're part of that CX. Dude, I see they make a lot, man. Not a lot, but, you know, they can make usually like $200-300 every day, at least, and they stream every day just from donations. And that's just right now, dude. That's just getting started, dude. The streaming shit. I mean, on Twitch it's been around for a little bit, but I think YouTube is just getting started with it, and it's just gonna start getting bigger. I don't think anybody really. A lot of people don't know about it, you know? You guys have any ideas or places you want to see, dude? That'd be cool. I'd say maybe even going to like concerts or something. I was gonna go to fucking that movie, Us. I was just gonna stream from inside the theater, but I figured that the channel would get blocked. It would get reported right away and striked or whatever. So I don't want to get in trouble for that shit. But maybe not. I mean, I get 0 views almost. Very little amount of views, you know. So it was like over in the thousands maybe, but someone would, I think, have to report it. When you to one where you need mods, let me know. You need some Latino business owners. All right. I think that's a long way, but you never know, man. In streaming, all you have to do is one stupid thing, bro. Right? And you get big. Right place at the right time sometimes. Like that guy that was streaming at the Nipsey Memorial, the other guy, he had already been streaming for a while, so he already had a little following, and he was there all day. And he got like fucking almost 10,000 subscribers, I think, in like fucking 2 days, 2-3 days, like in that week. So that's a lot. That's cool. I mean, that's a way to get it. He didn't do nothing dirty, bro. But some guys, they just like, they'll go to other streamers that are big and they just try to leech off them and try to like, you know, just get in their life, they call it getting in the script, you know, like start drama and fights. Or did you guys go on World Star? Did you guys see that girl that was having a breakdown because of Instagram? I think it was on there today or yesterday. She's fucking crazy, man. She's like the extreme of people that want to be popular and famous, man. See, that's what I'm saying. But she got what she wanted, man. Now she's famous and popular. And this shit's gonna put her over the top. But it's negative, you know? It's like toxic. The ops will be eating you for that dude. Everybody else has to risk it. The ops will be in you for that dude. What does that mean? Get to the point where you need. For doing fucking negative, horrible shit, like starting shit with people. You want to fucking have as minimal enemies in life as possible, bro. Fuck that. Why would you want to have enemies? A bunch of enemies everywhere, bro. You seen what happened, dude? Nipsey took one fucking guy, bro. One fucking hater, man. A nobody, bro. That's the thing, dude, is we're fucking... It's hard to fucking believe sometimes, but we're fucking... We're, what do we call it? Mortal as fuck, dude. We're able to be killed so easily, man. The human body's not a good design, bro. It is amazing in a way, but in a way, as far as all the other animals, we're weak as fuck. Don't take much to kill us, bro. If you pulled up where there was a local news shit going down in Lashima, I could see you getting some photos. I don't know if you know. No, that's what I want to do, bro. That's exactly what I had the idea to do. That Nipsey shit was just on a whim, dude. I was just driving over there and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna stream. I was like, because before that I had only tried like 1 or 2, maybe 3 little streams to test shit, you know? But once I learned it, I had the YouTube app and I was thinking of wanting to stream stuff, but I didn't know what to do. And I was in the area, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start streaming, let's see what happens, you know? That's what they tell you, and all the best advice I got, dude, is just start, dude. Whatever you want to do, man, just start. Stop making excuses and just take that first fucking step. That first step, right? The journey of 1,000,000 miles starts with the one step, dude. That's for everybody. There's no shortcuts in that shit, bro. It's the very first step. Right? It's like you gotta be open, dude. I used to be a real antisocial person, man. Like, real depressed and antisocial. But now that I'm older and shit, I want to try new shit, bro. I need to grow. That shit doesn't get you anywhere being like that, bro. We're social, bro. Humans are social, man. We need other humans to survive. That's how we've made it this far, bro. Or else fucking... Imagine tigers would be running this shit, bro. Lions and tigers? Imagine if they had our brains, bro. Copyright strikes. I'm gonna get me at least a police scanner app or maybe a scanner. When there's big events, you know, like the Nipsey thing on Thursday, I'm gonna try to get there for sure. Since a lot of you guys know me from that, and a lot of you guys want to watch it. I want to know. But I'm gonna do it, from the outside, and I'm definitely not gonna do no disrespectful shit, bro. More like just on-scene fucking reporting, you know?
No, you're not?
On-scene reporting with, getting reactions, getting people's opinions. Like real unfiltered shit, not like the news, man. The news doesn't... Fuck, dude. They repeat the same thing over and over again. Little 60-second clips. What are you guys trying to do, man? What do you guys want to do with your life, bro? Let me know, man. Maybe you could talk me into something. You guys can do whatever you want, man. It's not like people that tell you you can be whatever at any time. It's gonna happen fast, bro. But if you really fucking want something, bro, you can have it. Anything. It's just gonna take a while. You can have that shit. Anything you want. There's actually this one called 50 Scanner app. 50 Scanner app. Let me get that. Oh. In and out. I don't even like In and Out that much, bro. It's good, but it's not. I think people overhype it. Jose from the Bay, what's up, bro? We're getting deep. We're getting deep today, Jose. Not that deep, but deeper than most of this shit you'll fucking see on TV or that people talk about, bro. That's the problem, man. A lot of people, they don't fucking talk about shit. Right? That's why I was always antisocial, bro, because people would talk about meaningless bullshit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And it wouldn't ever be about people helping each other or doing shit or teaching you something or learning, you know. It's just about comparing and fucking people looking down at each other or, you know, like, hopefully my phone don't die. I had to charge it for a little bit. That's why I was back there. People comparing about just shit they have. Right? Even now, I'm sure if you grew up in this era, bro, in the recent times, people, all they do is brag about fucking their followers or, right? Who they know online. But, I don't know, it's like a fake reality, dude. Those people don't even fucking... Those people aren't your friends. If you did on the scene coverage, you would give views, though, because it's live on perspective, biased. Unbiased. Yeah, that's exactly, bro. From that Nipsey shit, that's what I was trying to do, you know, just not even, dude, I was just fucking winging it, bro. But I like on the second day of the interview I got with the fucking with the two ladies that were arguing, you know. That was both perspective, bro. Those are two ladies that lived, you know, in the area. Two black ladies that fucking, you know, had a perspective, a real perspective, bro. The news was interviewing some fucking drunk girls from fucking came from the valley or some shit. They're like fucking 17 or whatever. They're just, I mean, they're cool, they're fans and everything. Not to put them down because they're young, but I mean, come on, man. What those ladies are saying was a lot more important, a lot fucking more deeper, bro. Right? The second lady, I don't know if you guys seen it, but she was talking about her son, and she wants to keep her son safe, and she was more that, like, people, they need to do more shit as individuals, you know, not as a community. And I think she might be right, you know. You got to do shit as an individual, and you got to be as best as a person, because you can't fucking, you know, you can't control what other people are going to do. You can't rely on them. And that's how the community goes up, by a bunch of individuals. You think that, a lot of people think that, like, white people are out there plotting and all this shit. But they're not. They're just fucking worrying about their own shit and their own families, bro. You know what I mean? So everybody, obviously, they've had a lot of advantages for a lot of them, but you gotta view the way, like, the Asians and the Jews do it, bro. They get their shit together and, you know, they start owning shit, and then their community goes up, bro. It's not like they're all best friends and shit. you have stuff, there's a lot less problems, bro. If you have an education, you have a job, you have business, you have home, you know, like your grandma has a house, your parents have a house, and maybe you're on your way to get a house, or even if you don't get a house, you have an apartment, you have a job. It's like there's generational fucking wealth being put together, bro. Power. At least they won't be able to kick you out. Nobody will be able to kick you out. Yeah, the Nip coverage was good, man. That's how I found your channel. Alright, I stopped watching TV. Yeah, I stopped watching TV too, man. And honestly, ever since I stopped watching TV, fuck, I've been way, like, better mentally. Because that shit sticks in your head, bro. If you guys don't know, there's a guy named Darren Brown that's like a hypnotist. He has these cool shows on Netflix and shit, but he's like a mentalist and a hypnotist. And I was watching a lot of his shit. Just like the human brain keep all that shit in your head, bro. Your subconscious, bro, is just laying there. It might keep you, if you just think bad about, it's like anything. If you have negative thoughts about yourself, you have low self-esteem, it's gonna be hard to break out of that shit, bro. It's hard to make like big changes and shit if in the back of your head, like, you feel you can't do it, you know. That's the difference between a lot of successful people and people that are not successful. The successful people, they just know, bro. They have some confidence out of nowhere. I've never been like that, bro, but maybe when I was super young, I was more naive, but like, they just have a confidence, you know, like they're gonna achieve whatever they want, no matter what. You know, you can make money too is selling used appliances, I heard. Especially if you know how to fix them. A lot of people throw away, like, when they buy new appliances, they usually one breaks, and they buy the new set, and they throw away, you know, the old set with one is broken, and the other thing works. So you have one working thing that's probably worth $200 used, maybe even a little more, a little less. Then if you could fix the other one, if it's just like the band in the washing machine, you could make money, dude, because that's like $500 right there. Trap Lord. Who's this other guy in here? Jack Mack? What do you want to do, Jack Mack? Seems like you want to be successful. Still there? I should probably end it, dude. I've just been fucking rambling. But it's good to have people in the chat, dude. We get to talk. Learn about shit. Like today we learned about bots. Today I learned that I could get some bots. See, that's why this internet shit is dope. Learn about sneaker bots. I think my phone's gonna die too, man. I just charged it real quick. I stopped watching TV 5 years ago. I'm ready to read that. Alright, man. We're gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching. I'll probably go Thursday I'm gonna try my best to go to the coverage out there. Nipsey Hussle Thursday. We'll see. And maybe tomorrow, maybe I should go to Kill Tony, outside Kill Tony, but I don't know if I can get inside, but we can go to the Comedy Store and see if we can. I don't know, maybe we can just, if we talk, because I know most of the people there are fucking comedians. You probably get some funny people out. You gonna head out? Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, there's nothing here. Nothing's around, dude. It's dead. Phone's about to die. I just remember how I said you just start shit and see what happens. Just taking that first step. I just turned on the stream today at that view thing. I was like, I'm gonna just go where the fucking view is. Check out the view. Turn on the stream and see if anybody tunes in. That's what happened. I didn't have nothing planned, but we'll see. We'll see. Where else could we go? What about you guys think about? I was thinking about going to the Laker game, the last Laker game, and asking all the fans what happened this season. Just to see what their reactions are, who they're blaming. If they're blaming Magic or LeBron, I want to see who's to blame. Probably Magic. Yeah, definitely a big part of it is Magic's fault. Because he wasn't able to get no fucking... He didn't bring no shooters, man. He didn't bring no shooters. He didn't get Paul George, Kawhi, all that. Get that 5-0 app, dude. If you stream tomorrow at the store, that would be sick. I'm definitely going to go for sure to Kill Tony once. But I don't know, man. I'm not even prepared for streaming, bro. You're supposed to have 2 phones and a Samsung. I'm doing my iPhone, so... Like, say I wanted to go somewhere right now. If I... Like, say I look up a map. Like, all right, fuck it, let's go somewhere. Right? Somewhere where there's a lot of people, where it's popping or whatever. I can't even really look it up. The stream will fucking fall out. Because I think with this app, it'll turn off. So it turns off all the time if I want to check other shit on my phone. Streaming from an iPhone is not recommended. So if you guys ever want to start streaming and you're also in the market for a phone, get a fucking Samsung S something, 8 or 9, 10. All the streaming software is all, or all the shit that helps you stream is all geared for that shit for now. But since I have an iPhone, that's what I'm going to use. But we'll see. Shit. We'll see how it goes, man. Kill Tony would be cool tomorrow. Alright, maybe tomorrow, dude. If I fucking can get there in time and early, I'm gonna check tonight when I get home. See, like right now, if I had another phone, I could check for tickets, you know? And you could buy tickets. What you do is you stream off of one phone, use that connection, and you use the hotspot, and then you use the other phone. Use the second phone to read the chat and shit, and to do whatever you do normally on your regular phone. Well, we don't have that right now. We don't have that luxury. Or use the maps, or text people, or call people, you know, call places. The Laker thing would be cool. We would probably like to see Staples Center in the game and fans' reaction. I went the other day when I couldn't stream. I did a fucked up thing in the videos. I'm gonna delete it though. I was around Staples Center when they got killed by the Warriors the other day. But I couldn't even stream live, so it was stupid. There's no chat. You know, there's nobody watching. The chat is a big part, you know, because that way, like, if I get girls and shit to come over, make sure you guys comment on them, you know. Say something nice or something funny. Try not to be too mean and shit. But if it's mean, make sure it's funny, you know. And then that's what gets a lot of the interaction with people. Not only girls, everybody, bro. Once people get, like, when people get made fun of and shit by the chat, they're like, what the fuck? And they get all interested and shit. And then you get to, I don't know. people come out of their shell a little bit, bro. Yeah, so I went there, dude. I ran into the fucking... There was a cool guy that was playing the sax. Trap Blue Caillou. I had him play fucking Careless Whisper by George Michael, bro. He had a saxophone. He played it real quick. And I had him asked to request that Camp Low song. If you guys know Camp Low. That Lucchini falling from the sky. Let's get lit, what? I had a request of that, and he like improv some saxophone over it. That shit was really good. Who else? And then I seen the Nation of Islam guy, dude. The leader. I don't know if you guys seen... remember when the Nation of Islam was out there marching and shit? The leader, the big guy, the bald head. That I asked what his intentions were and shit, and he didn't answer. He was all serious and shit. He wasn't having it. I seen him outside of the Staples Center, and they were passing out that the Nation of Islam newspaper with Nipsey Hussle on the cover. I don't know if you guys seen that. I have one. I'll show it to you next. Next stream. And he was out there, and he recognized me and shit. I didn't know. I think so, because he was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I was like, "Oh shit, you're that guy." He was like, "What's up, man? I see you." I was like, "Yeah, you're that guy from." I was like, "Yeah, you were over at the thing." He was like, "Yep, I see you, man. I see you." So I think he recognized. Or maybe someone turned him on to some of the coverage, you know. That Nation of Islam shit was crazy, man. I didn't fucking expect that shit at all. They came in marching and shit. In formation. Doing at the gas station, doing left, right, left, all their... I don't know what you would call that, bro, but... The forming, you know that? That shit was cool, man. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna try to... I think there's a way on YouTube and after I'm gonna clip that and make it like a little shorter version. So I know people aren't gonna watch the whole live stream. They usually don't watch them after they happen live, you know. But they will watch if I put a title and put like, you know, just something relevant to the Nipsey Hussle Memorial Day 2, like highlights, or I don't want to call it highlights. That'd be fucking dirty, bro. But like, you know, shit you didn't see on the news, important stuff, things you should see from that event, you know. Also when the cops came and shit, and they fucking all that shit, kicking us out. I was talking about that, yeah. You saw them when you streamed it. That's when I was like, oh shit, dude. When I fucking rolled up, and I fucking seen the Nation of Islam there, and they were like, when I first seen them, I was like, who the fuck is that, you know? And then it's like, why are they here? Because that shit was all when I got to there, dude. That shit was, I don't even know how I got back in there, bro. It was all fucking closed off. I don't know. I just happened to slip by, I guess. I think since the Nation was there, they were more focused on them, you know? Because they look fucking serious as fuck. And I just snuck in through the back door. They probably thought I maybe worked with one of the fucking camera crews or some shit. Yeah, I think I am the only one that got that coverage, dude. That's why I want to show it, bro. See, that's the dope shit about streaming, is like getting all that live shit and just... That's a fucking crazy moment, bro. I wish I would have done maybe a better angle so you could see the cops in the background, you know? But, so you can see the showdown. But, I mean, I'm just fucking sticking that camera out, you know, and see the phone out or whatever. Got what we got. It'd also be dope if I could get a GoPro, like put my phone on top of the GoPro, you know, 2 cameras, so I can record. Like, dude, if I would have got that shit in HD, that footage would have been crazy. Because I seen it, I looked at it on the stream, and it was, you know, it's, you know, when you live stream, it's grainy, bro. It's like over, unless you're in a spot where there's perfect coverage, it's over your phone, it's not super high quality. But on a GoPro, you can get that shit HD, crisp, you know? The same as you would see on the news, like any of those stringers that do that shit. one that covered that shit, dude. Hey, right place at the right time, I guess. At the wrong time. Depends how you look at it, dude. It's either the right place or the wrong place at the wrong time. That fucking... that ghetto ATM was funny too, bro. It had like a fucking flower pot. A plastic flower pot with duct tape around it, painted black. On top of the screen. What the fuck? And that shit was dirty as fuck, man. Yeah, that tension between the cops are high. Shut down, but you should close over the channel raw coverage. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna do that. I gotta figure out how to do it. Yeah, because because it was all fucking, we were surrounded by all the fucking riot police, bro. That's when they were first bringing in the riot police, like the helmets. Once the nation got there, they started putting on the helmets and they started bringing out some weird guns, bro. I think I don't know if they were fucking mace. Like, Valerie, hi. What's up, Valerie? I don't know if they shot mace or something. They were like neon, like they were colored like neon green, the guns. And they looked like, I don't know, like they would shoot like maybe beanbags or maybe tear gas canisters and shit. I seen a few of those. Like they started pulling those out and they started putting the helmets on and shit. That's when the nation came out. They got serious, bro. And then the helicopters, yeah, there was a lot of there was a lot of tension. I'm sure the cops, dude, there was so many cops there, man. Damn, I don't even know how to estimate, dude. At least a couple hundred, just in that little corner. There had to be, dude, I don't know, at least 200, 300, just in that fucking area. Just in that little shopping center in Crenshaw, Slauson, and then like a block down, What's up, Valerie? Valerie V? Sorry, we're just driving in the dark here. What are you doing, Valerie? They were beanbag and pellet guns. Yeah, it was some riot squad shit, bro. They used some tactics, man, to get us where we were. They were pinching everybody out. They just closed down the store the street little by little, bro. Like one section at a time. And then before you know it, that's why I couldn't get to my car. They closed that whole shit off. Which is fine, man. It's understandable, but they gotta do what they gotta do to control. I'm sure they were fucking scared, man. They thought maybe like some riots would pop off. I'm sure that's just how the riots started, dude. The LA riots started like just people hitting the street and mad, being pissed. Ooh, if it would have been a fucking white cop that killed Nipsey Hussle, people would have been outraged, bro. Even more. They would have started going crazy. I don't know, but I think people learned from the fucking riots not to burn down your own fucking neighborhood. That was the bad thing about the riots. Is that people were mad and breaking shit and rioting and stealing shit, but it just ended up hurting your own neighborhood, man. You know what I mean? It took forever to fucking recover, man. Shit that happened like in 92, and shit was still like abandoned and closed down and burned off for like 10 years later, So please don't riot, and if there are riots, don't Don't do that shit in your own neighborhoods. Dude, the riots are crazy. I remember the Koreans on the fucking top of the roofs with their guns and shit. I was a little kid when it happened, though. I wasn't out there, but I remember all the news coverage. I remember the whole city was fucking scared. Because you could see, like, you know, LA's... It's not that far apart, bro. It's a big city, but it's pretty close. And you could see the fucking fires, you know? Everything burning down. Like, I think it was last summer when they had all the wildfires. That would have been a cool stream, too, actually. Actually, not cool as in covering that shit, but it would have been interesting to cover all the fires. Because where I was earlier at that view spot, you could see, like, the whole fucking mountain over where Malibu is. You could see the whole fucking mountain on fire, bro. Like, the whole ridge on top of the mountain. That shit was all on fire. And that's from, like, Malibu from that place is probably, like, 25 miles away, bro. Lucky it didn't get worse or bigger. Yeah, this shit right here could have got... That's why they reacted so strongly, I think. I'm sure they already have their policies in place, bro. If shit pops off and it's in certain neighborhoods, they react, you know? The riot squad or whatever. I'm sure they got there real quick, dude, when they heard Crenshaw and Slauson and what happened and who got shot. It'd be a whole different thing if fucking... I don't know, some white celebrity in Beverly Hills got shot or something, you know? I'm sure they'd send out some fucking troops, but it wouldn't be the same, man. Who's Valerie V? You still in here? Valerie V? Well, hopefully Nipsey taught people how to buy their shit in their hood, bro. Or to not sell, man. Don't ever, if you ever own real estate, your family owns real estate, and it's paid off, don't ever sell that shit. Unless you have to. That shit's always, real estate is always, not 100%, but a 98% chance that it's always going to be worth more in the future. And that shit's power, dude. You own that real estate, you own the land, you own your house. It's like you own a piece of freedom, bro. Otherwise, you're fucking renting and they got your ass, bro. Renting sucks, man. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You wanna live independently and, you know, rent's good that way. But if you could live with your parents and pay less money, dude, I would recommend that shit. And save money or do what you gotta do, you know. You wanna go to school, you wanna start a business. You know, there's drawbacks to that shit, I'm sure, but you're better off just giving the money to your fucking parents, bro. If you're gonna get an apartment that's like $1,200 a month or $1,500 a month, just give that shit to your parents to hold for you as an emergency fund, so you can get used to spending that $1,500 a month. You know what I mean? To see how it really is to live without that money, and then you guys can invest it later. Because that shit adds up quick. I mean, fuck, that's a lot. You know, a year. You know how many people would love to fucking be able to save $1,500 every month? That would add up pretty quick, you know, 2 years. Right? Even say it's $1,200 a month. 12 times 12 is 1/4. That's 14,400. If you could save $1,200 a month, you'd have 14,400 in 1 year times 2. Good coverage either way. Yeah. Cost of living in Cali is shit, in my opinion, unless you have 100K. It's fucking skyrocketed in the last. You know what? It's been skyrocketed in the last 5 to maybe. I'll say in the last. After the recession, during that recession in 2008, because of the recession or whatever, it was still like. You could get an apartment. You could get an apartment in the hood for like $700 or something, 1 bedroom. Probably a shitty place in a shitty neighborhood, but you could maybe afford $700, A lot of people could with just regular jobs. But now it's like any apartment is like $1,500, bro, right? 1 bedrooms. Even the Valley is expensive now. Inglewood is expensive. You want to live on the west side? Fuck, it's outrageous. I was living in Mar Vista and I had a shitty ass. It was really small, but we had a place and it was only $1,000 a month, but we didn't have parking. But it was in a good area. I got lucky. But that was like, what was that? What are we in right now? That was like 2011. But now that same apartment is like $1,700. So that's 7 years, $700 increase, bro. We finna be in another recession because of student loans, I feel. Yeah, I don't know if it's student loans or real estate, but we're definitely gonna go into another recession. That's just the way the fucking economy works. It usually goes like in 10-year cycles. But we still didn't learn from the last shit. The last shit was the real estate, bro, that they were giving out all these high loans to people that couldn't afford them. Right? Maybe people would make combined, 2 people that combined made like 90,000 or 100,000, and they're giving them loans to buy like $1 million house with like 25,000 down or whatever. They knew all those people were gonna lose their shit. They knew they can't really afford them, but the way the banks work is that they're gonna make that $25,000. They're gonna repossess your shit. So that's why they just want that little guarantee, the 25 G's, and then they're gonna. I think that was their whole fucking plan, bro. Was just to buy back the houses once they dropped in half the value. That's what they did. The housing prices are fucking out of control too, man. Inglewood, LA, Central, Mid-City, shit that used to be, more affordable, the cheaper shit. I mean, there's shit $1 million or close up there, Like, you can't find shit for 400 to 600,000 or like homes, no single family homes. You might be able to find condos. 400, 600. There's shit in Mid-City that during the recession were like, fucked up, and they were like 250,000. I remember looking at shit like that. And now they're like, like 850,000, bro. They've got it fixed up, but it's like, fuck, man, that's only been like 7 years, How do delays chat for you to see? It comes pretty quick, actually. There's sometimes it's worse than other times. I just have to be looking for it. Try it. Type something and I'll react. Anything. I'll tell you when it comes out. I think the stream also has a little delay too. Like 5 seconds or something. 10 seconds sometimes. Guess it all depends on the coverage. On the cell shit. Did you type it? I'm waiting. All good, was just wondering. There you go. I read it right when I got it. How long was the delay? It also has to do on your computer. If you're watching on a computer or cell phone, you gotta make sure that shit's all the way to the right. I think you could rewind, right? You guys can rewind the live stream while it's on. I don't know if I have that shit enabled. You know what? Fuck it, let's get out of here. I'm just gonna buy junk food anyway. I'm on mobile. Yeah, mobile I think is easier to just drag the little cursor all the way to the right. It's a smaller screen. On a computer, you know, sometimes it looks like it's all the way to the right, but there'll be like 60 seconds there. 7-Eleven junk food? No, I was gonna go CVS. They don't have food there. They have fucking chips and candy and beer. I don't drink. I mean, I don't really drink, but I will have a beer sometimes. A beer or two here and there, but I don't like that shit. I don't like fucking. I never liked that drinking. Like the feeling out of control, or I don't know, it gets you kind of, you know, that slows you down. I don't like shit that slows you down. Except I smoked a lot of weed back in the days, dude. I smoked every day for like 10 years at least. It was good. I wouldn't say it's not bad or good to smoke weed, you know? Drink kind of beer. I usually drink Heineken or Corona. Something like that. Something kind of light, you know? Not no dark shit. Something that doesn't have too much of a strong beer taste like that. I don't know. To me, Heineken doesn't really have that strong of a taste, you know? Michelada? You know what? I've only had those once or twice. They're alright, but I usually go fucking Heineken. I think smoking weed is cool. I don't do it no more, but once in a while I do. But like I said, I like fucking energy, man. I need to take a drug that gives you energy without side effects, you know? Energy. Focus. Positive energy. Positive energy. Yes. Enjoy it. Brody Stevens, bro. I smoke weed, but I'm about to quit for a while. Yeah. It's just good to be clear of everything, bro. You know what? It depends how you are with it, bro. With me, when I smoke weed and all that, you know, I notice, you know, a lot of people don't admit it, but I'm addicted to it. You know, I need to smoke that shit all the time. If I don't have it, I get grumpy, and I always want it, and I always want it to be high, you know? So, yeah, that's the definition of addiction, bro. It's not, obviously, it's not as strong. It's not like being addicted to heroin or other shit that's a lot worse, like alcohol, but I 18 till I die. Tarzana, yes, enjoy it. Oh yeah. See, that's what I loved about we do. Just making the food, the enhancement, could put you in that different dimension and shit. Slows things down. At least your brain. Like, I wish I could slow my brain down like that. Like, kind of relax me, but also that shit would also get my body tired as fuck. You know what I mean? When I would smoke weed, like, After a while, it would just slow me down, bro. Just fucking make me tired all the time. You know, like, I never smoked weed and was like, all right, now let's go here. Or let's drive somewhere far, or let's, go for a hike. I would go on hikes actually all the time, but it'd be a lot harder when I was high. But now take the CBD oil, man. Just make sure you get it from a company that tests their shit, or because a lot of the shit on the market is garbage as far as the CBD oil. Get it from like a reliable source or something if you can, or just look into it. But that CBD oil, that's the fucking medicine, bro. That's the good shit. That's the shit that you benefited from when you smoke weed, you know? And now they know. Now they know, bro, across the world. Israel was studying that shit a long time ago. It has so many benefits, man. Inflammation, digestion. I think it's mostly inflammation that it helps with. You know, they even have the CBD lotion, the oil. I remember my mom fucking, when I was young, they used to put weed in alcohol, and that's what they would rub. They were, you get rubbed down with weed. Like, they put an alcohol bottle, rubbing alcohol, and then just put weed in it, and then that shit's like a natural medicine. If you were sore, you had back problems, whatever, spasms. If you guys know about sobadores, that's what they would use back in the days. I'm sure they still do. It must have been the oil that they wanted you to get from the plant. Maybe the alcohol released it. Because they weren't smoking it, they were just rubbing it on you. Weed has so many fucking good benefits to it, though. The plant itself and all that. But if you need to quit for a while, bro. Just do it just to prove to yourself that you can quit, man. That you don't need it. You don't need a crutch all the time, you know? Yo, my dad said that shit to me. I didn't believe him, though. That's funny. Oh, about the alcohol, the weed and the alcohol. Yeah. You want to hear some funny shit, dude? When I was really young, I remember me and my friends and shit. We wanted to smoke weed, and I took the weed out of the fucking... out of the alcohol. It was sitting, dude, that shit must have been in there for like years, bro. Like sitting in that alcohol container for like fucking 2 years, and I took it out and dried it out and thought we could smoke it. I think we tried to smoke it. We were like, oh my god, this is horrible. It was just like weed leaves, the leaves of the weed plant. It was more like, how it comes in the plant before it dries, the leaves. That shit was fun. Dude, I was like fucking 12 years old or something. Maybe 11. That's pretty sad, bro.